See, our voices sound well on the thing, not just the gameplay.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Gosh, I can't remember which podcast this is. Is it 17 or 18?
17.
Okay.
17.
All right. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Forge Gaming Podcast. This is number 17, and we are playing some Black Ops 3 Zombies. And I'm here as always with Olamande or Troy. How's it going, Troy?
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all.
Yeah, yep,
Pokemon, dude. That's what's
that's
up.
that's what we're talking about
Pokemon
this
Go.
week. Yeah. So if you have possibly been living under a rock, then you will be a little bit unaware of the thing sweeping the nation right now that is Pokemon Go. And Troy, it hasn't even released all across the world yet, right?
Nah, it's released in the United States and a few other countries, but it hasn't been released all over the
Yeah.
world. But so far, it's made billions.
Yeah, and it's
It's
passing
made
up. It's
billions.
passed up Twitter. It and what just hours used, right? And, and
Yeah,
you know,
usage,
it's
time per day.
and it's know, it's quote free. You know, you do have ads, but pretty much anybody can go and play it as long as you have a smartphone. And basically, Troy, explain the premise of it. You've played it, I have not. You're
Okay,
the
so
more
I mean,
familiar
it's basically
Pokemon
like
guy.
real life Pokemon. You have the gyms, and you have the Pokeballs, and you got to catch them and all this kind of stuff. Look, I haven't played a ton of it.
Right.
All right, so I mean, I've caught a few Pokemon, and I went to one of the little site things or whatever.
Hmm.
But I mean, it's not for me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely it's for the mobile gamers more than anything.
Yeah.
If you love Pokemon, you'll probably play it. I can see you getting tired of it after a while, after you get your Pokemon to a certain level, and you've caught them all.
Right.
Or
Right.
or or you end up eventually getting frustrated by the fact that you have to like walk all over the place and drive to
Right.
certain areas in order to get certain Pokemon.
Well, I
So
think what's catching a lot of people's attention with it is just at least from what I've seen, it's very nostalgic for people because they're getting to catch Pokemon, all the same Pokemon that they grew up playing video games and TV and all that of
yeah,
catching. So I think that's probably what the initial attraction is. But I will go ahead and admit right off the bat that I am pretty much a complete newbie whenever it comes to Pokemon. I didn't watch the TV show. I didn't, play any of the games. I don't enjoy third-person games. I enjoy a lot of games, even a lot of games that are not, very popular overall. I'm a big Call of Duty Ghost fan. I love playing on my PlayStation Vita and stuff like that. But one thing I'm just not a big fan of is turn-based games. And
look, I've come to the conclusion that Judah is against anything that is trending. If it's trending,
no,
no.
no, you're totally right on that. That's any phrase or word or song that's, all of a sudden popular,
Yeah,
right? I guess I'm
Judah's
not a
not going around
trendy
doing the
person.
dab.
No, absolutely not. I hate the dab. I think it's retarded. uh, but yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking about, and not, just entirely Pokemon Go as in general, but we're going to dive into Nintendo's venture into the mobile gaming department and what that means for not only Nintendo but mobile gaming as a whole. So, Roy, what are your initial thoughts on the overall viewpoint of this whole
Yeah, I mean, I totally think that this is a Nintendo saver.
yeah,
Um, it's Nintendo, especially with the the performance of the Wii U, not being up to par, and announcing the NX,
really
um,
early.
as a lot of people feel very early. And I mean, I haven't seen any specs on the NX yet, but it's supposed to be as powerful, I guess.
It's
supposed
supposed
to be
to
as
be
powerful as the Xbox One.
It's supposed to be more
or
powerful
PS4.
than the Xbox One, like by a great deal.
More?
Yeah, that's what the
Well,
advertisements are saying. But you know, I'll believe that whenever I see it. But yeah,
yeah, I believe when I see it too. It's been a while since Nintendo was on the top whenever it came to performance.
yeah.
It's
Well,
been a very long time.
they've always been more the creative aspect. You know, like we've had conversations about Call of Duty and stuff being like carbon copies of stuff. Nintendo's pretty much always been about innovation, and this, could be their next step in innovation, Um, and, we talked a while back about how, there's quite a few, not only even Nintendo, but quite a few games out there that they're kind of dried out and have lost their touch a little bit, and Pokemon is one of those. Unless you're playing on Nintendo DS, you're really not playing a whole lot of Pokemon. So, this
Yeah.
this mobile department is a way to very easily give people accessibility into re-entering, that kind of game, and it's a smart marketing move in my opinion. So, that's what I think.
Yeah, it's pretty smart. It's it's the possible comeback of Nintendo.
Yeah.
I mean, I still, man, I'm it's one of those things, dude, where it's like, I don't know, because Nintendo has kind of let me down so many times.
Yeah.
Like especially with the NX, but I mean, we were thinking that Nintendo was like we thought we were thinking this was it.
Yeah.
Like
yeah. We'll put a
Wii
link in
U
the
and
description to the podcast we did a couple months back about, strictly about Nintendo, and
yeah,
just the way that they're kind of turning things around for the negative in our opinion, and they're just kind of all over the place. But this is something that could be a big turnaround for them. So the future will tell a
Yeah.
lot. But
a lot of potential.
and not only that, but imagine if, something they could fairly easily do is, take a bunch of really old, Mario games, some old Sonic games, whatever, and just make them mobile games. Take, Super Mario Bros. And, stuff like Donkey Kong and really old games, and just put a few advertisements on them, and there's your extra revenue. So, there's tons of possibilities
And,
what they could do with
I
it.
mean, yeah, and going back to Pokemon, one of the things that everybody wanted for the longest was a big open world Pokemon game where you could, travel around and just like, almost like Legend of Zelda it with your Pokemon,
Yeah.
And this is kind of it. This is basically what people are asking for.
Yeah, well, like I was saying, it's kind of nostalgic in the fact that you can go and you can catch Pokemon, like it's you. And that's something that really no game has done before in this, in this range of it, there's been virtual reality games before. I guess this would be a good time to share some of the funny stories of things that I've read regarding people playing this game so far. And let's save that for whenever we get close to ending this round. But okay, so one of them that I read was this is courtesy of BuzzFeed, and basically what they said is one guy was with his wife and was about to help his wife give birth to their child, and then he stopped to catch a Pokemon. One guy.
Oh my gosh.
One guy. That zombie is weird. Gosh, what was the other one? This guy apparently a woman found a person's body, a dead person's body, while looking for Pokemon. apparently sore legs are happening a lot because people are accidentally getting exercise. And it's just
Gosh.
crazy. Like, in some places you'll walk around, like Central Park the other day was just flooded with people that are just wandering around with their phones out. I mean, Troy, you were telling me about people getting robbed because they're just walking around mindlessly with their
Yeah,
phones
people.
out.
Yeah, people are getting robbed. Um, so like for me, like I'm a driver in San Francisco. So like all most of the drivers are playing Pokemon Go, and they're playing while they're driving.
Right, which
I don't
is
play while I'm driving.
yeah,
Sometimes
I
I don't.
recently
But like,
I recently got an email from change.org um, saying that they need to change their play style a little bit so where Pokemon don't show up in the middle of freeways because
oh,
nothing good can come from that.
yeah, that's how I got my Pikachu.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was driving on the 24, and I was waiting to get a Pikachu, and it kept showing up on the freeway, and so I just pulled over, put on my hazards, and like and got it real quick. Like I pulled over,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Don't
Okay.
judge me.
Well, that's a little bit better.
Don't judge me.
So let me ask you this, Troy. As we get a little bit deeper into this, as far as Nintendo, do you think that, X doesn't do very well? It's just totally outlandish, or it's not what people expected, or whatever. Do you think that maybe maybe Nintendo's hoping that this will be their kind of backup plan in their back pocket, or do you think they'll try to which do you think that they'll push more?
I mean, I think they'll push both. I mean, Nintendo does a really good job with advertising,
Right.
you know, and I mean, I don't know how many of these NXs they're gonna sell, but if they create, I mean, with the success of this new Pokemon game
Hmm.
that's come out, like if they can, I mean, I see them making a whole nother Pokemon game, for the NX, open world, just like what the
Yeah.
people wanted, and high res graphics and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And also, if their console will be more powerful than the Xbox One and the PS4, then that means they'll probably get Call of Duty back. They'll get some of those
Yeah. Well,
third party publishers back.
I was having a conversation with somebody just the other day, and it was somebody who used to play Nintendo a lot, but they're not really in the gaming scene anymore. And I was explaining to him, the downset that Nintendo's on, and basically how I explained it to them was, if you were a person that wanted to play each new game that came out, you would not want to buy a Nintendo. You would buy a Nintendo because you want to play Nintendo games, which granted are good games. Troy, you own a Wii U. There's great games on them, but there's not going to be a whole lot more for you to play aside from those particular games, because there's not a whole lot of third-party support, and it's just it is what it is, and maybe that'll change.
And they're also missing the community too.
Yeah, for sure.
Like the community for the Nintendo is pretty low.
Right.
It's pretty low right now.
I agree. Yeah, they never really did have that. I mean, even whenever I was playing some games online, I don't remember ever having a group of friends that played, or anything like clans or anything like that. So yeah, that's definitely a big factor.
Yeah.
But
man, I remember some of my friends were, I didn't even know, so I came to the Wii pretty late.
hmm
Like I came really late to getting a Wii, and I still own a Wii, and it's a Netflix machine for my kids.
Right.
But I didn't even know the Wii had Call of Duty.
No, it does. Yeah.
I didn't even know that. Like I was like Call of Duty's on the Wii. I was like, how do you do this? This thing is it was like on par with like Like the Wii wasn't even on par with the Xbox 360 and PS3.
Yeah.
It was like the Wii was like it was like Dreamcast, dude. It was like somewhere in between Dreamcast and like PlayStation 2.
I mean, the Wii was one of the
like
best.
I don't even think the Wii is on PlayStation 2 level.
Yeah, I mean, the Wii is, I believe, the second best-selling console to date, aside
all time
from PS. I think PS2 is number 1. I'm about to die. Yeah. But yeah. If you want to come get me, I got a gun. I can get us out of this pickle.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, it catered to the casual player. You know, it came whenever you first bought a Wii, it came with you know, Wii Sports, which, you know, everybody loved to play, and that was, you know, the selling point of it. And you know, but you know, Nintendo is a very specific market for somebody that's buying it just to play video games. So you know, it's give and take. But
yeah. But I'm glad to see a resurgence of Pokemon come back. I mean, you know, there's Pokemon Sun and Moon coming out.
Mm-hmm.
I will be getting that for the 2DS, for my 2DS that I no longer have because it was stolen.
Yeah.
Nah, you can get a 2DS now for like $69.
True.
And they're great.
Yeah.
They're great. But yeah, Pokemon's back, man. I don't think it ever left. I think I left the Pokemon. I think I left Pokemon. I don't think Pokemon was like ever stopped becoming popular. It's like Power Rangers. Like I thought Power Rangers was like not popular anymore. No, Power Rangers are still popular. I just don't watch it anymore.
Right.
I assume if I don't watch it, then it's not popular.
Right. Yeah. Well,
but
you know, time will tell for all this, and you know, we'll definitely, you know, keep up the conversations about it. But I think that's about all we've got to talk about on this matter, unless you got anything else, Troy.
yeah, that's about it. No, that wraps it up, man. That's all good for me.
Cool. All right, well, guys, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. You know, what you think of Pokemon Go. I'm sure a good portion of you guys are, you know, out playing it even right now, and you know, it's just it's a pretty universal trend right now. So let us know what you think. Let us know what you think of just Nintendo as a whole. If you like this move, if you think it's a sellout move, anything. So, you know, drop in the comment section below. Leave a like if you enjoy. Subscribe for a whole lot more every day. And we will see you guys online.
Gotta catch them all, guys. Gotta catch them all.